All right, guys, I am at Petco now, and I see that I spelled bulb wrong in the title. These old fingers, so I have to change that from bulb to bulb. But I'm going to turn this camera around so you guys can see something. I'm here to get a basking bulb, and that's for, get out of here. Hey, Anthony. Howdy, howdy. Whoa. Uh, Alrighty. If I've got my phone, I do. We're in business. Hey, Hank. Oh, this group knows me in here, and they haven't ever had a problem with me videoing. And I did forget my selfie stick, so this will be a really extra shaky one when I'm moving all this around. Thank you, Anthony. Uh, I'm gonna get a cart because I know me. I'm just here for a bulb, and I know where they are, but they're open 45 more minutes. So, hey, she's waving at me from the register. They probably hadn't made quota today. Hey, Maria Z. All right, I know you guys want to see critters. Cody-san, COVID-19. They do require masks here. Melvin, that little guy I've seen before. Golden gecko. Yeah. A lot of the reptiles are reasonable, I think. Hey, BTW. I'm missing some things down there, but well, they might have. No, it's probably a turtle. Redfoot tortoise and a cherry redfoot tortoise. Those guys are a little pricey. I have never kept a turtle. I found one once at my great aunt's when I was a kid. I think I've told this story, but not a lot. Uh, my uncle was plowing a field, and I came in to the field. Lots of times you could find cool snakes and stuff like that. I need to pay attention here to what I need. Reptile bulb, daytime heat lamp. He doesn't need a, what you call it, and he had 100 on there. I couldn't tell what Nathan had on the snake before, and they told me I probably needed 100, and I think it was too warm. I know it sure burned everything it touched for. No, Anthony, it's for the snake. I did look on it to confirm it was 100, but I forgot the brand name on it. Just kind of looks like it. Halogen basking spot. That might be it. See, that's the 100 watt. And there's a 75. I'll try the 75. Yeah, he's been on a regular light bulb, and it's only like a 60 house bulb for the last 2 days. Till I could get my lazy butt out here. Yeah, a lot of people say that, but I've noticed he hadn't been as active. He had eaten a full adult-sized little mouse about a week and a half before this went out, and usually he's out and more active by now. He does have the heating pad. It came with the setup that Nathan had him in. So I'm gonna go down to a 75 because that 100, like I just set it on the table and it literally set the table on fire, and it's melted a place on the top of it. And I do need to figure out something to get the skink, keep him or her warmer. I guess that's what I need because I know it was a basking lamp. It looks like the one that they sold me before, like that 100. It's all out of focus, isn't it? All right, looks like 13 people in here. Hey, a fish. Welcome, welcome. I didn't realize who you were till I went to your channel till I went to A Fish to subscribe to you. It's a pretty cool name. Pretty cool. Not pretty cool, really cool. Yeah. That little kid doesn't have a mask on. So probably the parents don't either. Probably the parents don't either. I looked in the buggy to see if my phone was in the buggy. It's been really bad the last week, I'm telling you. Last night we were putting up some wire material fencing on our pet gate at the Ark in the office. It stretches all across the whole wall area that doesn't have a wall. But anyway, the puppies, we've been finding them out, and they're almost, well, they are 8 weeks old yesterday. So I went over when they closed, and one of the volunteers was willing to help put it up, and or wanted to put it up. I wasn't willing. They all were willing, but we got it up. But anyway, we didn't have wire cutters, so to cut it, she snipped down the side with some large dog nail trimmers, and we don't have large dogs, so when we have several pairs, that's something people donate a lot. And I'm thinking, and anyway, she did one section, so I thought, well, I'll have to do the other one, even with these old arthritis hands. And I picked up the scissors, which we had been using. We used ties, to pull through. That was the easiest thing to affix it to the gate, the extended gate. And I started trying to cut with the scissors, and I said, Heather, how did you do this? And she said, I used the dog clippers, and I had watched her do it. I'm telling you guys, the struggle's real. It really is. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for, and I know this is not exciting. Hey, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
As always, let me know if you need anything.
Okay, if I take pictures or video?
That's fine.
I know. I thought so. It was the manager. She had seen me, but I thought it would be polite still to ask. And they do watch. Oh, I see something over there. Check out those little, can I make this zoom? Aquarium Analytic is a subscriber. Check out this stuff, guys. And I can get over there. When I can get over there, I will. Almost got caught videoing somebody there. Buy your what? Buy you some bug bites. I don't need any bug bites. I've got I think it's a 5-gallon tub. It's still a quarter full, but I ordered some, and a 2.75-gallon tub of, or pound, not gallon, pound tub of the Hikari wafers that the Fahaka puffer eats. What'd you get? What'd you get? Shrimp? I bet Dharma would like some of those. Some ghost shrimps. It looks like they're well stocked. Some yellow belly turtle. Let's see now what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Nice looking swordtails. Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Just don't tell anybody else that I'll hurt you because we're
Not
not supposed to.
supposed to? All right. Mum's the word. She's sweet. She came over and whispered to me, don't tell anybody. You probably heard her. Don't tell anybody that I'll let you because we're not supposed to. I'll still be zoomed in. There we go. LP's lurking doing water changes. Well, this is a good kind of video to lurk to because it's not educational, that's for sure. Now, I'm liking this stuff, but I could do this stuff myself. I've got tons of Anubias. I mean, tons of it. And I bet you can get those little, I know you can get the little small terracotta, not just like that, but like at Lowe's and places like that, because that's where I get my terracotta. Oh gosh, yeah, they are well stocked. Whoops. It looks like they're getting ready to have a sale because they, look at this. They usually say they don't know, but I'm going to ask her. I got my light, so you see what I'm doing now. They have their saltwater stuff all quarantined. Last time I was in here a couple weeks ago. I want a black moor, but got that tank pretty much maxed out. Calico fantail. And I do have to monitor the nitrates on it. And that's why I've been adding more plants to it, which they haven't eaten, so it really helps. Got a super chat, it looks like. I know that was from a fish, maybe somebody else, but hey Ian, hey Pam, hey Kents, hey Kev. And they've got their cold water fish together. This Petco is pretty good, I found. None of the people here now know me from back then because most of them weren't even born, but I used to come here 22 years ago when I first joined the ARC. All the pets, we kept them in foster homes, and not all the homes were good, unfortunately, so that's why we had to consolidate it to a house that we all come and take care of. But, is that a 75? But anyway, we used to come and stand out like every other Saturday for 2 hours. And I'm like, it takes me 2 hours to get all the cats loaded up I had and get them in the back of my pickup and all that. So we started doing every Saturday. They let me come every Saturday. And then we would get here like at 9, and I'd be like, well, lunchtime. A lot of people come out to shop and look about adopting a pet, and Aquatic Aesthetics has some of these, so they may have the same source. Which would make sense. So anyway, I ended up staying till closing a lot of times. And got a lot of dogs and cats homes that would have been euthanized had we not. We used to have a real high kill shelter here. Still got some gold wonders in one of my fancy guppy tanks. I need to get out. Peter. Hey Peter. Welcome. That Molly is pregnant. I think the balloons are cute, but I'm just not sure about the health issues with them. Really not. Really not. When you think about it, those fish are compressed, and people that have it's the only dead fish I've seen, so that's pretty amazing. I find dead fish occasionally at my place, and some have just aged out. I mean, I've got fish there I've had for 5-8 years now. Color guppies. Trying to be mindful and stay out of this lady's way too. Peter gave us a bunch of thumbs up, and that's something that we all strive for on YouTube, is to get a thumb up from Peter Thiel at Mob Guppy. So tomatoes are looking good. Don't see a price on those. The one I got recently, not from here, was 19. They use the aquacultured fish, so that's one of the appeals of getting fish at Petco. They don't do the live crop, so say what you want to about Petco and PetSmart, but they're aquacultured. Of course, PetSmart doesn't do. Honey hush, look at that. Is it? This one's pretty cool. And the folks are nice to me here. You don't, Diego? This one always has, and when they remodeled and put all these new units in advance of PetSmart opening across the street with the same new units, I wondered if they would keep them, and they did. This is where I got my orchid Glenny, or whatever it is, Anthony. I'm sure. I used to have one of these guys, and he went missing. He or she. Yep. Oh, they're still not for sale. Well, crap. Not that I would buy anything, you know. I like those. Wonder what they're treating them for. Have to ask them when I leave. The lady at the register keeps fish and reptiles, so she's knowledgeable. That guy needs to eat right there. Where is he? That self-in needs to eat. Can't chase him down. Little damsels. I always say they're the cichlids, the African cichlids of the saltwater. Those things bite sometimes. Whew. I guess since I'm here, I could get a couple of mice. I only have one left. That's a rat. Can't eat that. Hopper mouse. That's the smaller size. Sorry, guys. Keep frozen. Hopper mouse. Maybe it was in a blue pack. So we graduated up. Adult mouse. So let me get him 2 of them since I'm right here. He has one, but he's almost ready to eat. And if something should happen to me that I couldn't get here, this would be something that my family and friends most would not care to pick up for me. Would not want to pick up for me. I need some lights, but I think I'm going to wait and get them cheaper somewhere else. You look like you're ready to go home. Cannot have the koi because they have to stay inside till spring, till I can clean that pond out, and I still haven't closed my tub down, so I don't even have that available. Calico. I never kept goldfish when I was young because my mother said no. She liked me keeping guppies and swordtails and platies and danios and all that stuff. I still like that guy back there. It's like his oranges running down the side. I call everything he. It knows I like it, doesn't it? Jumbo goldfish. How come the goldfish are so much more than the koi? I've got they've been sending me emails every 30 minutes that I've got sorted koi, that I've got some Petco bucks I need to come and spin. If I was smart, I'd just get that light and use it. Hey, Derek. Hey, Joe. Go back up through here and see who I'm missing here, because I have not even been looking at this chat, guys. Get me in the fish store. Oh, that lady went and got the manager to get her something. Probably, I didn't even bring my Petco card in, but I can give them my phone number. Looks like everybody here I've seen says there are 28 people, which surprises me. That's awesome. Just to do an impromptu on, what is it, Friday night? What did you get, Kevin? I'm just looking. Just got a bunch of new freebies. Thank you, A-Fish. Ian, I said hi. Alright, guys, I think I didn't see you and say hello. It's just because I'm old and miss things. I will say that PetSmart has a smaller tank for goldfish, but they seem to be a little more active. That's not mine there. That's mine right there. The one I like. But I'm not paying $30, $40 for a goldfish, guys. I get a half that size for $9 somewhere and throw it out. Plus, I don't need to put a fish that big in that tank. These mollies are really nice. Right in your way. I do love the patterns. I remember I was somewhere with Chattanooga Ed, and he remarked on that same pattern, I think. He said he'd like to have them if they were the regular body.
Is there anything else I can get for you?
Trying to stay out of the way. I mentioned somebody had these before when I was here, and it caused some confusion, so I won't mention it again. I just said, so-and-so has these. Oh, those are some nice platinum male guppies. They're the yin-yang guppies. Here's the, I guess. Now, there's a second dead fish, but it's still not a bad ratio at all. All these tanks and all of these fish. I'm curious what the saltwater. Yep. Somebody like me up there giving them trouble, Diego. No, I don't give them any trouble. I have tried to keep these 4 times. Got them here twice. The rosy barbs. Got them from Bob's Steam Pot once. Actually 5 times. I got them at a store in Nashville once when Ed and I went to see Ginger Graves. And I got them in Atlanta once, and I cannot keep them alive. And they get 4 or 5 inches. I've never seen them that big. So it's obviously something I'm not doing, but all my parameters, you know, all the usual stuff people say, everything was perfect. I could get Zen some green tiger barbs here. I've got those in my barb tank too. They do fine. I've got regular tiger barbs. Hey William, welcome. We're just hanging out at Petco. Hanging out at Petco. I came and did my shopping and more. So, well, I guess I won't be getting any fish. But I do want to know why they have those. What they're treating them for. I'm going to look at these lights, and they will always, always, always match online, and they usually are $10, $15, $20 cheaper depending on how much they cost here. I need a 36-inch, but it's just on a grow out tank, an axolotl tank. It's 3 tanks, 3 tins together, so I'm not going to pay whatever that costs. This little light here I got from here, and I like it better than the other 2 I got somewhere else. Whose future purpose? What did Mickey M want me to get? Didn't get the peppermint autos. Oh, okay. I'm nosy. I thought if you were wanting me to get something bad, that would be all the excuse I'd need. Nick. But yeah, and it also comes in a coral version. But this is what's on my outdoor, now inside tank that has all those plants still growing in it. That has Nathan's contacts. I got to put a heater in that. I just thought I have never put a heater in there. I've got them, I just haven't put one in there. And then the beta. Look at all the betas. But wait. Just wait though. There's a rack. There's a rack. There's a rack. There's a rack. 4 racks. So they are selling some betas. These are baby betas. Okay. I guess. Ooh, all I have to do is get in here and I see Half Moon King male. What is that? Beta buddy. Plant on the core. Okay. Oh, where you at? Galaxy koi male. Oh, Basking light bulb. I don't know. I'll have to check it when I check out. Diego. Oh, look at you, little cutie. She's wanting betas. Somebody set one up here. I wonder if they've missed him or if he's dead or... he's dead. He's upside down. Somebody set him up there. I'll put him right there. His water's dirty. But probably not why he's dead. It's probably just... I don't know. All of these are plants on rocks on that side. Somebody's got a nice dog there. I can't take Yazzie anywhere like this. I can, but he clears the store out. He clears the store out. Opal male. Wow. Scared you. I don't need any, but I like to look at them. And then over here, they don't have any pH Aqueon pH regulator. I'm having to use that. I ordered 4 large containers of it, and I'm almost through 2 of them recently. And he stocked the store at Aquatic Aesthetics with more of it. When I go there tomorrow, I think I'll go ahead and get more. My water's still coming out at 6. Right out of the faucet at 6. And it got my 180 tank in trouble the other day. I had to go ahead and use it on it because I hadn't been. Because most of those fish are hi Pupex, welcome. Are geos and severums, and they like theirs like 6 to 7. But I guess they didn't like it as low as it came out that time. Uh-oh. I didn't do it. Those are all, and they're 20% off. Wonder if they're not selling. Diego, they're probably not selling as well. Or they're just trying to sell some of their kits. 20% off of what? Oh, here we go. Nope. They're $10. I did pay $25 for that koi placard I've got right now. The new one, the little one. The male. Oop. Messing stuff up. Got another super chat. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, we've been this way, but I hope the chicken salad chick's open across the street. They have some good stuff there. I'd never heard of that. They opened one over by PetSmart recently. $41. The light is $12.99. 75-watt basking. $12.99. They don't have no $10.99 ones. That one didn't last that long. Don't hit it. Just taking their thing, hitting the lizard. She's looking at me like that guy got me on tape hitting the lizard. What is that? Crested gecko. Oh, okay. I didn't realize their legs were flat like that. Maybe the coloration's making it appear more so. Tarantulas. These kind of jars I get trail mix in that I can have on my diet, and that may be what those are. And I've been saving them maybe for fry or something. They're just like good little containers. I think they're like half a gallon maybe. But it's a lot of plastic too. I just didn't want to throw it away. Yeah, you might should, Diego. They don't have no $10.99, nothing over there. I'm sure it's all related to shipping. Or mostly related to shipping. What was she hitting at? Oh, the worst thing she could have. The chameleons. Chameleons I don't keep because they really, people that keep them, that I know that keep them, tell me they really don't make good pets, like for handling and stuff, and things scare them that don't scare skinks and stuff. They don't have any skink. That big one that I wanted for so long, it was right there, is gone. They don't have tanks stocked up here, so they are not about to have a sale yet. They usually have that hallway back through there full of tanks before the $1 per gallon. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. Thanks for listening to me ramble and get 2 rats or 2 mice and a basking lamp. I might get some of that grass up there for the cats at the Ark. They've got catnip too. Hey, Susie Q. Just came to Petco to get a bilb, also known as a bulb. I misspelled it in the title. Been looking at fish. Just rambling. I used to help judge or be one of the judges for their pet Halloween costume thing here, because I would always be here every Saturday to get pets adopted, and they would ask me. I did that, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. We came here after I joined, and then we found our own spot so we could be open not just Saturdays on the street, but 5 days a week. Hey, Marco. Larry D. Oh, thank you guys, Mick. Appreciate it. Figured I'm gonna look around. I might as well show some fish and whatever. Yeah, I'm just scrolling back up to see if anybody else came in. Foxy, I think I said hi to you. If I didn't, hello. Indoor fishing inside. I know I didn't say hello. Howdy. Alright. She probably won't say anything at the register, but if she does, I'll turn it off. Yeah, I'm not going to go through there with it on. She's cool, but right up here in front of everybody. That was very odd. Uh-oh, what was odd? Does your pet store? Well, Susie. Sorry. Almost backed into people there. I didn't go back that far. But they normally do, but with the COVID, I've noticed they don't. I see a cute hamster with no tail. Usually they have ferrets in this thing. This is a big store, but they don't today. They've got guinea pigs, I guess. Lots of guinea pigs. All of those things appear to be stocked with Furbies. And the birds are the next one over. That's the one I saw from back there. You're just cute. You're just cute. I bet you're a little hellion too. It's a boy. Hey, John of Oof. I have that exact same step stool at home. It's a good one. Uh-oh, trying to dig out the corner. I bet the best of them have tried it before you. All right, so they don't have any birds in their parakeet thing. So still none there, but they have this big thing over here Doesn't appear to have anything in it either, but the last thing they had was a hand-fed green cheek conure. I remember that bird. It was $450. So they're just not getting them in. So no, Susie, no birds. Have all kinds of accessories. My parakeets have about half of that stuff, no joke. And they don't play with hardly any of it or touch it. And they've got treats and food. Got lots and lots and lots of dog and cat stuff. I didn't look at their plants. Are they turning lights out, or is it getting dark in here? I did not look at plants. Don't need that. Fresh water. Oh, that's a, what you call it? Bobatus, yeah. Got a lot of Java fern. Microsorium. Which I think is, isn't it Java fern? The deformis thing? Maybe not, or it would have said that. I don't know. I am not a plant person. I grow some easy plants, but that's it. Background. I hear tell of people finding some nice stuff here sometimes, but I don't look close enough to be one of them. Beta bulbs. Oh, tank bulbs. That's a smart way to market plants. Put the bulb in and we had, I think, 2 colors of betas when they first started having them. They didn't have any long fin. We had the dark red and the dark blue purple. But until that, paradise fish filled that niche. And then paradise fish became less popular when betas came along. Well, the line's been moving, so that's good. Yeah, they have some beautiful ones back there. They had some galaxy ones too. That starts next month in Florida. It probably does here too, because they do it quarterly. It's been over like a month or 6 weeks, so. The Danish Windelove, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, Windelove is what I was trying to think of Java fern, yeah. Don't know the names of half of them, or most of them, not even half of them. But I kind of know what some of them are from having them. Got some hemp down there for your dog. Quiet Moments, Joint Solutions. That sounds good to me. I guess you'd have to get CBD oil if you wanted that stuff. I guess. The guy used to come in, I think he's a doctor, used to come in the Barrier Reef store a lot when I was there. Mr. Personality. What'll be the odds you'll see this? 36 people still watching this. I'm kind of mixing in a little Walmart parking lot stuff with this, I guess. The dragon scale. Yeah, I've got a dragon scale. It's in Tennessee, Pipex, Cleveland, Tennessee, East Tennessee, just east of Chattanooga. Vicariously through me. Well, you can do it. No wonder I feel so tired. Woohoo. Oh, I just realized that what I was looking at. I was reading the comments. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How you doing?
How are ya?
Good, how are you?
I'm alright. I cleaned out my tent a little bit.
Did you?
And I was so excited to show it to you. I'm so excited.
Awesome.
Do you have your awards card with us?
I do. 423 715 5336. Just realized I was doing a video, so y'all be sure and call me.
2192.
What? The saltwater, the fish look great, but it says they're under treatment. Let me show them too. They want to see it too. Awesome. I love that.
It's doing so well too.
What kind of wood is that on the bottom?
It's a piece of the Mapani driftwood, and then I glued spider wood onto the top.
That's cool.
I love it. It's done so well.
Did it turn like tannin? Is it brown?
Oh, yeah.
It looks
it
like
was
it
dark
is.
for a long time, but
Yeah.
it's really lightened up. It looks really nice.
Awesome.
Did I show you my tent I set up not long ago?
No.
We're just here to show you all our tanks.
Oh, I do that all the time. And you know, I volunteer at the Ark, and when people come in, we get to see all the animals we've adopted out. Oh, sorry.
This is my female sorority.
Oh, well, still have 5 males in a 33.
Ooh.
But I recently got one. I put it in the wrong way. I recently got one that didn't work out. I gave him like 3 or 4 weeks. So I moved him out of there.
I finally brought home that Oscar.
Did you? That long van?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's set up in a 20 all by herself.
Here, I'll show him my code too in a minute. No, I didn't need to put a code in.
Yeah, she's set up in that 20 all by herself. She loves it. She's growing like crazy. One more time for me.
Did you tell me what you're treating them for?
No, I'm not sure. Hey, Jess.
It's not a big deal.
Do you know why the saltwaters are under quarantine? We had one little beauty in one tank spring ick, and then we had a 10 in the other spring ick. Okay.
So 2 fish had ick out of all those. So
we have a trigger back there too. We got in a trigger.
I saw it, yeah. Well, it keeps telling me no. Well, I did.
What in the world? Go ahead and pop it out. Go ahead and swipe it for me.
It does this to me, and I think I always have to swipe it.
I just hate these card things anyway.
I thought it was odd that it didn't ask me for this guy's code. I mean, for my code.
But yeah, that Oscar's doing really, really well. She's already about like that.
They want to see who you are. There you go.
Just your friendly neighborhood Petco girl.
That's right. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, my snake is eating the adult mice now.
Yeah?
Yeah. He ate a whole one the other day, and I've got another one, so I got to keep him stocked up. He's getting big.
I'll have to get a picture. I brought home, when we went to the last reptile expo, I brought home a spiny-tailed iguana.
Awesome.
He's beautiful. I'll have to get a picture of him for next
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Have a good night.
You too.
It's good to see you.
39 people. I hate to close it. Bye. All right. Dang, we closed it down. This is like a 45-minute video then. 37. Hopefully have a card reader hijack device in there. I know, right, Chevy Fish? It always does that to me, though. Well, guys, I will close it down unless you want to ride home with me into the chicken chick place, chicken salad place or something. I think it's chicken salad chick. Y'all ever heard of that? I gotta remember I got frozen mice. Ooh, I can get my mask off in here. Ooh, that's better. It doesn't bother me as much over my face as it bothers me. Looks like warmer where you are, Bob. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just, saw some lightning off in the distance. It's just not even 30 minutes to the Georgia line and maybe 20 minutes to the North Carolina line. So that's the bottom of Tennessee. So basically North Georgia. It's funny growing up. We never thought about being that close to Georgia, but Atlanta is like an hour and a half drive. It used to be 2.5, but somebody put my merch up there. Guys, I was going to take it off there, but that, um, like the simple classic t-shirt or whatever it is, the regular one or what the cheap one, I got that and my logos are already washed off of it. I need to contact them about that, the front and the back. And I turn my stuff like that with logos inside out anyway. But I think I washed it 3, maybe 4 times, but I think 3. You're in the middle of Canada, but in Europe, I get it. If this chicken chick place is not open, it might have been open and closed by now, but it's worth riding up the hill to see for sure. PetSmart, I think, just closed at 8 too, unless they closed at 7. They're right up there. Got hungry, and I know when I get home I'm not want to prepare anything, and I've already had frozen twice today. Not that there's anything wrong with frozen, but it's nice to have something fresh. This is like the bumpiest road in Cleveland right here for some reason. Oh, hey, John Larson. I don't think I said hi to you. Welcome. This is not your regular fish fam video, I know, but you know, I hate to shut it down. There are 35 people watching, so nothing going on but driving and rambling. Did anybody say they know what the chicken chick is, or chicken salad chick? I'll get the name right when I can find them. There she is. There she is. Their drive-thru is open. Awesomeness. And they've got their outside open. Chicken salad chick. That's the name of it. It's a real thing. They have a drive-thru, and their menu's like, oh my God, all these signature.
Thank you for your visit, but we are currently closed. Please
What?
visit us again during our normal business hours.
All right. Show y'all the menu. Later, Melvin. Good stuff. I bet they closed at 8. That's Susie Q's fault. Let's put it on her because we went back to look at the birds. It's 3 minutes after 8. Susie Q. You know I'm teasing her. She's like, don't bet it on me. I don't want no steak and shake either. Well, it may be frozen again. It might be. It's tough to eat 4 times a day, and that's what I'm supposed to be trying to do with my medicines and all that, so I don't like it. You would think I'd do nothing but eat, but I really don't like to eat, but maybe once or twice a week, or a good meal and a snack, but that doesn't work. Can't do that. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm not even down close to town. You know what? That's a good idea, Larry. There's a whole bunch of new stuff just right up the road, and I have to go, whoa, I have to go through there, and I don't know that there are any drive-throughs. They're all walk-in places. That area has really grown up in like the last 5 years, and they're still putting strips of things up there. This Bradley Square Mall has been dying for years, and I'm surprised they added that PetSmart and Chicken Chick and all that, but it's not in the mall. It's at the other end, so that probably foretells the future of the stuff in the mall. There's a Chili's. Used to eat there a lot after we would go to Petco 20 years ago, 22 years ago actually. We would all go home and shower or whatever, put our pets away that didn't get adopted, and come back and meet there. There's a Home Depot, there's an IHOP. They don't have a drive-thru. Outback. And I'm in flip-flops, and I mean, I'm not going in. just sanitized my hands, guys, because of the rats, or the mice, and the just being in that store in general. Mouse Creek Dental Care. Yeah, this to the right here, the barrels, this is going to be the whole next big build up. But what you're seeing up the road there to the right, all of that stuff coming up on is all new. This stuff to the left of me is, you can't see it, see it's all new too. Got a public supermarket, those are really cool. I love to shop there. Freddy's Steak Burgers, Salsaritas, McAllister's Deli. They're good, but it's all walk-in. They even have a Starbucks on this end of town now. No, they have a drive-through at McAllister's. Ain't no way I can get over 3 aisles, 3 rows, 3 lanes. I could, but that all blow at me. But do y'all think that I care? I'm not going to do it. There'll be something over in the older part. I could have gone straight and seen things out that way too. 39 people. I hope you guys are talking amongst yourselves, as we say, and sharing what's going on with you. I can't really read. She put out a nice thank you little promo video thing today. That was nice. I just saw she had a video post. So I can read things like that. I just can't see the little stream comments, the chat comments. The other day, Griffin came to Chattanooga, which is about 30 minutes from here, and I guess he came up this way because he was talking about going by the M&M Mars plant, where that car just pulled out in front of me. To the left is a local fish store, Aquatic Den, and they have reptiles and fish. Got some Tetris there the other day. That's M&M Mars to the left. And man, you can smell the chocolate or whatever they're making when you drive through here. I was telling Griffin, though, that one of my vice presidents on the board, I've got stuck with that, literally being the president of that nonprofit, the ARC, and which means that you do everything that nobody else can do or wants to do. And sometimes it's been a lot. Like I've been the treasurer a couple of terms and stuff too over the last 20 years. But we have an awesome board right now, treasurer and vice president and secretary, and a couple of those have served multiple positions and terms. And like me, they all are lead volunteers. They're not just administrative type people. Not that it's administrative to be on that board, but they are true pet lovers and keepers, and they all volunteer 1 or 2 days a week there, and sometimes more to cover for each other. So anyway, I had a vice president years ago that was the personnel director at M&M Mars, and he and his wife Kathy, it was George Linden, Kathy Linden, little girl named Reagan. But when they came to meetings, George would often bring a box or something of candies and put them in a bowl on the table. Oh my God, I was skinny back then. Yes, that was a who cares story. That was my who cares, who gives a mouse's butt. But he retired from there. They had consolidated. I bet there's an M&M Mars. I'll see if I can get over here and go around without going off the road. I think I did. Might be one in Chattanooga because George had taken over 3 other plants. I thought that guy was turning. He was in the turning lane, but he wasn't, so I kind of pulled out in front of him. Oops. All right, we got the old stuff over here. McDonald's, Burger King. Oh, I know what I want. Up there, the blue neon Zaxby's. They're bad, though, to close and not turn their light off. It was Burger King right there. Bojangles Chicken. They look like they're closed. Yep, this is the place to be, and it's Friday night, too. Looks like they have their dining room open. They have their outside dining open. Somebody's doing something. Oh, it's a little dog. Oh, it's a puppy. She was just catching it. My sister and I were driving through my neighborhood the other day, and this is a group of young people here. Y'all can't see them. Um, they're checking out the truck, the guys are. Anyway, and there was a little chihuahua running down the road in my neighborhood, and we figured out it had followed like a county or city truck that comes around with the pickup thing, the claw, and picks up, big garbage, tree limbs, and stuff like that. And it had passed its house. It lives at the first house coming in my subdivision. And anyway, it ran like half a mile of the road following that truck. And when the man had got out to, work the claw thing to pick up his load there, he stopped for, it decided to go back home. So it ran right by us going home. And I put the window down and spoke to it, but it gave me a kind of a Yazzie look. So we decided to watch it, and it went back to its house. And there was the people's grandson was there. I know them, and had let it get away from him. Didn't have it on a leash, so it got home safely. Uh-oh, Jason, JH. Hey, Joseph. I know, right, JH. Yep, 48's have been live for an hour, and we were actually in Petco for a while, but we're driving home now, and the more off topic I get, I went there to get a bulb for my snake light, which it really doesn't need. I know, but I like him to have the light. When I didn't have it, he would get up in the top. When I didn't have it on, he would get up in the top like the real little regular light. Chicken sandwich. I'm taking orders. Kirk wants a chicken sandwich. And I got two mice for him while I was there. No, well, the other fish looked good. There were only two, I think, dead fish in there in total. I know the people there. I mean, they know me. Uh, so they did let me video. And had lots of betas, and the betas looked good. There was one dead, but I think it had died, not from conditions, but just died. I don't know, hard to tell. What else? They were well stocked with pretty much everything. No birds, though. They had their salt water under quarantine, and they had a couple of fish come in with ick, a damsel and, oh, that skinny sailfin, I guess, because they said a sailfin. And then they had one other fish show ick after it got there, so that's on a central unit. So they shut it down, quarantined it. Obviously, they put medicines in there, but I don't think they say that they do. I've heard people say Petco doesn't medicate, but they're not going to let $500 or whatever that is in those tanks of fish die when it would only cost them cents to treat them. I hope they have their menu light turned on here because I can't see, as you guys know. Anyway, and that's garbage. I'm cleaning out my console trays now to be productive. So I never am productive. Never am. It's a receipt where I shipped fish Monday and both people got them. One of them was Nevea, Neveah, I believe, MTA. And she got 3 Jack Dempsey. I sent her an extra one. Um, and she had some leakage, which concerned me, but they all got there alive and okay. So I think it's my bags. But I sent 3 Jack Dempseys also to Dylan um, at Veteran Aquatics, and his all came in alive, and I think he said they didn't leak. So I had double bagged everything. So I don't know. I could have got some water in the box, but because I set my bags up in trays, and water might run down them. I did wipe them off though this time. Yeah, I tried to make sure I wiped them off. Kirk, what about the smog and the fog? Is it not a problem now? Last time I was out there was, geez, a little over 20 years ago to visit my brother and dad. And it wasn't bad then. It was nice and sunny. We were able to go fishing and all that kind of stuff. No problem. Are there many in line? 1, 2, 3 ahead of me, because I think there's one right around the corner. Oh, but it's worth waiting for the food because I don't want to go home and make frozen. I thought about frozen tacos. I mean, I have some frozen, but I'd rather not. Yeah. Well, I didn't have newspaper in there. I've been using, because I've been trying to use it up. I had some packing, of course, like some heat thermal packing, but I didn't put them in. I did not put them. This was earlier in the week and it was warmer. But even now, I probably wouldn't put heat in to ship today, heat packs. But anyway, I had some thermal kind of heating, and I used some like thick paper towel padding stuff that I had bought during the paper towel shortage. That all they had were the real expensive, like you get at a service station or something like that. Thank you, Anthony. Trying to sell some more of those Jack Dempseys. Uh, they see those endlers on there, their eyes will pop out. Dan sells those Santa Marias for I think 85 a pair. So I put mine up a little higher than that. That's where I got them from because I don't want to compete with Dan at all. I haven't sold any of them, but that's fine. Hey, Nathan. I didn't see you. Does nobody stream on Friday night, guys? Oh, Lucas comes on. I'm a mod on there, duh. Lucas comes on, I think, at 9:30. And must be like 8:30 or close to 9. Well, I've got a clock right here. 8:15. Gosh. Really nice. It was in the 70s. And, oh, wow. Clear. We're supposed to get some rain this weekend. And what is that? Oh, dear God. Low on gas. Fuel level low. This is when you need to know how many miles you can go. You know, it tells me when I fill up, but it never tells me when I'm about to run out. I've got 9,300 miles, 9393. If anybody plays the numbers, 9,393 miles on this truck. We're in two-wheel drive mode. Trying to decide if I should stop and get gas because I'm not very far from home. All right, guys. I feel the pressure because I have cars behind me. I think they stopped having onion rings here. Surely not. There's another place called Cookout, and they have the best.
Same cheese and basket soda when you're ready.
I want a Cobb salad.
You said a Cobb salad, fried or grilled?
Grilled.
What dressing?
Blue cheese.
What else?
Do you have onion rings?
No, sir.
No. Looking at the sides here. The spicy fried mushrooms. And that's it.
Okay, go Cobb salad, blue cheese, dressing, and mushroom, 13.26 no.
Thank you. Jesus, 13.26. But the mushrooms are 3.79. I can't see the numbers back there. Oh well. I'll probably end up eating half that salad. That's what I usually do, and then have it for lunch tomorrow. So it's all good. Hey, Lori and Kirk again. I'm like Pam. I don't mind leftovers. I just don't want to do the initial cooking usually. When I used to cook like chicken and turkey and stuff like that and have a lot of family over, I always like to save those leftovers and make soups and things like that. Easy things, guys. Not like Granny used to make, but just easy stuff. Even freeze some of that stuff. But I love leftovers. Hey, Jason. We could, except Petco closed. Petco closed. Everything closed on us, except Zaxby's. And unless I decide to stop for gasoline, we're headed to the house. I didn't get a drink because I just loaded up on stuff to drink at the grocery store. Juices, sugar-free juices, Sprite Zero, Perrier water, which is cheaper than soda now. Jesus, did I put my card away? Here we go. Oh, there it is. I have a little place you can hide a wallet in here, and even I can't find it sometimes. But I usually just leave my card laying on the console. But I put the mouse on it, so. You're not going to be able to see them talk to me anyway. Trying to be inclusive here. They're usually very polite here.
13.26.
Usually.
There you go, sir. Be one moment on your food.
Thank you. It's nice. Private shrimp. They all wearing masks. It's like, I tell you guys, if I can get across the street, I am gonna pull in that racetrack over there and get some cheap gas. Find it any cheaper.
Yes, sir. Have a nice night.
You too. Thank you. I'll pass other places, but not as cheap. They have like 10 choices of gasoline grades and kinds and all that. Hey, got across. There's a Subway, and they have a drive-through also. Dunkin' Donuts is closed. My car wash is open. I won't do that, guys. I do like a monthly payment because I go through there at least once a week. And it's cheaper to do it that way. Saves a few dollars. And sometimes I go through more than once a week. Okay. They got some of the pump handles closed. What's that about? Don't know. But this one's not. Guys, I'm not going to take this phone out. I'll be right outside there. What did I do with my card? It's every time I use it, then I can't find it. Every time. The guy handed it back to me. Dear God. Man handed it back to me. I laid it down with the receipt. But now it's not there. This is craziness. I do have another card. Maybe I put it away. I never do, but maybe I did. Nope. I dropped it. Nope. Well, it's not in my pocket. There it is. I did drop it. It's every time, guys. Every time. If I have it in my pocket, I check like 100 times in 5 minutes to make sure it's there. I'll be right back. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Alright, we're pumping. And there's my card in my pocket. To check. John, what do you keep? I meant to ask you and I forgot. View from the truck. I could let you see the rows of gas pumps. So far we've only bought $11 worth of gas. It'll probably be 40 or more depending on the price to fill it up. It's $1.73. What's pretty clear? The windshield. Lost me. are 3.25 a gallon. Fish Snatcher just posted a video. Yeah, Chevy. For the cheap, regular. That's what I put in it. I usually alternate it every other time, and this time's cheap. Sometimes I do cheap more than every other. Yeah, we do have cheap gas here. I don't know why. It's $1.73. $1.73.9. Jesus, I remember when it went up to 73 cents. Everybody was tripping. Alan Matthews. It doesn't have a, if you're talking to me, Alan, it does not have a dimmer. Yeah, see, you're over not far from me. Well, actually down below me, Derek. Is that the regular unleaded? Rico Stan. Ah, thank you, Rico. Got a view of the gas station. Here, guys. I try not to tell lies that I can get caught in, but the price of gas isn't one of them. There. I think that's showing. I did queue at Zaxby's across the street, and we're getting gas now. We're getting the full tour. Oh yeah, the premium is more, yeah. It goes up for $89. It goes up to, I always top this thing off. OCD wants it to be even number. There we go. So almost 22 gallons in it, but it wasn't completely empty. It was just wanting gas. So people are like, that guy's, it has one of those caps that has no cap. That's great, because I can't lose it. Sometimes those little plastic straps, you know, break. Here we go. And it did that because my key fob is in here, but it should have known I was in here too. I don't know. We have gas. We have gasoline. We have a salad. And we have fried mushrooms. We have 2 frozen mice. That was nice of them to let me go. One of my favorite things about this truck is that it has ventilation, and I guess it's whatever, it's air conditioned, so it blows through the back of the seat and the seat of the seat, and I love that. When James and Ed and I went to Atlanta, Ed was kind enough to let James have the air conditioned seat beside me. And he went to sleep. It was premium's 93 here. Somebody's delivering. I haven't done a single delivery. I've done it to the Ark all the time, Papa John's. There's something about Papa John's, I think, that's about an animal thing or a fish thing, or that we boycott him about. I can't remember. It's good pizza, but we never order from there because he's some kind of thing about fighting, not not fighting dogs, but something like that. I don't know. That's where I usually get gas there. It's $1.75 there, but it's not nearly as large. Yeah, I don't remember what it is. It was on Facebook a few years ago, and it was something pretty bad. I can't remember what he did. It was something, the way he was keeping fish or pets, or I don't know. There's the memory center right there. It's like a nursing home for people with memory, and it's new. It's really nice and big. That'll probably be my next address as long as I can keep aquariums. I'm down for it. Heard it's not that good. I don't know that I've ever had it, but people say it is. I don't know that I've ever had it. This truck also does its own light thing. Just if they're on, this was just a new bridge put in here, and they've yet to repave it, so it's rough. It's like I live on all these rough roads, 31 people here. So either new people came or a lot of people. Now you want pizza, Pam? We'll order you some pizza and treat you to it. Or do you even have a place? We do it at the Ark, but we just run out and get it because we're just 2 blocks from the courthouse downtown. So there's lots of things. Oops. 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 I made it though, I think. I made it, I think. Grace Point Church there on the left is a big place. It was a field when I bought here, and all of this stuff on the right, all these houses were fields. All of these fences on the left that are big houses in there now, or that was a field, or woods actually. When I bought my house in '99, so it's not so private out here anymore. You guys will be able to find me now. You got my phone number, so give me a call anytime. They're going to have like an outdoor 4th of July. They had like food trucks come here, and I don't remember whose property. Some of these properties in here are big. They're people that have a lot of money, and they're on the outside, the perimeter of this subdivision. And those of us that have normal houses are on the inside, surrounded by those big houses and all that land. But anyway, somebody let them have it at their house, and I had carnival rides and all kinds of crap. Well, a whole bunch of people in the neighborhood got COVID, of course. Now they didn't learn, so now I'm in the newsletter I got in the email the other day. Now they're having a Halloween thing at that same person's property. I'm like, no, no. And I found out they didn't have people wear masks. It was masks are optional. I don't know if it was adults or kids or what, but anyway. Anywho, there were a bunch of deer out on the right, and I just shared a picture to Facebook today that came up from 3 years ago of deer over in that yard on the right. This is me on the left here. And I said they still go over there and come in my yard. They were there when I started out, but I hadn't started the video then. I usually see a couple of rabbits when I go up the driveway, so there might be more, and I'm getting the mail. Might be more animals to come. And I usually sit here and see what it is, but I won't do that. See if we see the rabbits. The rabbits. Nope, not yet. No rabbits. See trees still down from the tornadoes.